Damn, I really do have a lot of nice merch on here. That's crazy. Oh, my bad. Yeah, go check that out in the description. Go check that in the description. Fang Gang merch. Let's talk about Amazing Lucas, guys. He knew he was going to use every opportunity to attack anyone who was conservative. So now he's going at Candace Owens as well as Steven Crowder. More so Steven Crowder. He's making up a bunch of reasons why he dislikes him. And now he's saying, hey, Steven Crowder's divorce, his personal information, things that really shouldn't be out there, even though Steven Crowder did put it out there himself. So he got to blame himself. But let's not only focus on that and hyper focus on it. Let's make accusations of what Steven Crowder likes in his bedroom, because that's extremely appropriate if your name is the Amazing Wokus, aka the Amazing Mucus, or aka Liberal Lucas. That is exactly what he is. Lucas, you should just be yourself, man. You should just be yourself. Be proud of who you are. I've been saying that for a long time. And Lucas had the nerve, the gall to come out here and say the things that he said and repeat that same thing to Crowder. Talking about some, you should just be yourself. Fam, if anybody in this equation ain't being themselves and like a certain thing that they keep trying to push onto others, it's probably you. You're extremely insecure, Lucas. You're probably the most insecure content creator, if you wouldn't even call yourself that has ever existed. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's just how you get down, bro. That's your style. It ain't my style. Ain't my style, but that's yours, though. That says your style all over it. That's how you get down, Lucas. You're a cornball. You're a loser, and I will never be able to respect you. I'm going to say that over and over and over again until you get the point. Guys, if you haven't checked out my previous debate with Lucas, because people always jump in my comment section, if you feel this way, you should go and then, first of all, I don't have to do nothing. I don't got to or have to do anything. Second, been there, done that. I already destroyed him. He ran away. Oh, my bad. Kicked me off. Started crying for 10 minutes. Said he didn't want to debate me. He had time for that. Meanwhile, it was a disagreement there where he allowed people to call in. Whatever. Just go and check that out. Go and check him out crying. Just crying. Wah. Oh, wow. Lucas. Feel bad for me. He's such a loser, man. Let's check out what he has to say about Steven Crowder. Even though we know it ain't going to be valid.
So if you haven't heard, Steven Crowder is getting a divorce. Yes, that is correct. Steven Bussy Crowder is finally getting a divorce, and it's absolutely hysterical. This is something that has been in, the making for quite some time. I called this a long time ago. People on the inside that I've talked to have told me, this is what's going on. This is what's happening. So I've known about this for quite some time. Even if you didn't know about this, okay, a person with an IQ above room temperature could clearly see that this dude doesn't like women. Steven Crowder has dressed up as a woman more than he has dressed up as a man. Okay, can we call a spade a spade? This is one heterosexual male who just loves dressing up in drag, okay? He dresses up in drag more than actual drag queen, okay? He comes up with reasons to put on makeup and wear skin-tight leggings, okay?
Brothers, sisters, oh my goodness. You have to talk about Steven Crowder and what he likes in the bedroom. Because this has to be discussed.
What's wrong with you, Lucas? What's wrong with you? You know what's questionable to me? Your obsession with these type of things. That's what's questionable. You see, you got me over here messing up my words because you just, I'm questioning if you watching me now through the bushes. Fam, I think it's questionable that you're so obsessed with what these other content creators, especially the conservative ones, are doing in a bedroom. I think that's creepy. I think it's mad creepy. You know what? I think it's Lucas. I don't care if he put on a wig and a dress and tights. I don't give a damn. I'm going to be honest. It's not for me. Not my style. Not something I would do. Not my swag. Not something I would be into. You know what I mean? Ain't something that's, my cup of tea. right? But I also don't care, especially if it's done for like a skit or a comedy. I wouldn't do it, right? They couldn't pay me enough to do it. I'm not with it, but I also don't care. I'm kind of like indifferent. If you're doing that, whatever. If people want to roast you for it, cool. I guess it's part of the joke. Some of my favorite comedians have done that, from Martin Lawrence to Jamie Foxx. Will I do it? No. Nope. Definitely not. Not my style. Not my style. I'll leave that to Crowder. Will I say he's less of a man because he did so? Nah, that's not for me to decide. It's just not for me, right? And also, if that's his kink, I don't judge kinks because I really wouldn't want people judging me for mine. I don't care if you do, but I really wouldn't want it because sometimes people can take a misconception or just them misunderstanding something and paint it out to be the worst thing possible. So I try not to judge people for their kinks, but that's just me.
He didn't want kids. And in fact, the argument that he gave for not wanting kids was actually like a prenatalist argument, which cases some people use for like abortion.
I'm afraid of having children. I'm really afraid of having children. I said I don't like kids. That's not true. I like kids. That's a smokescreen. I kind of don't like sticky kids. But I'm afraid of having children. Deathly afraid because of thrusting them into a life that they didn't choose.